Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to my channel.
He had 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish.
Okay, and what made that little bit of food so special is because he gave it to God.
Yeah.
And when he gave it to God, it turned into enough to feed 5,000 men. If we only have a little bit of something, as long as we give it to God and he blesses it, if we do that, we can trust that God will multiply and give us more than enough. Proverbs 31. You know, with Proverbs 31, mom is faith, family, and fitness. So this guy decides that he wants to swap lives with me today because I automatically get 10,000 steps because I clean all the time. So he has to work really hard for his 10,000. All I do is clean the house. So we're going to reverse roles. It was his idea, and we're starting the day with our Bible study message. So
My new name is Mom. Her name is MJ. So I have to call
Junior.
I have to call the kids for breakfast right now. Soon.
You gotta brush your teeth.
And kids, I mean you. So.
Oh, okay. You're gonna call me in for breakfast. But the first thing I do is like Bible study. That's the first thing I do. So he's about to do that right now. So you get to join him for Bible study.
Here is a boy who has 5 small loaves and 2 fish, but that will not be nearly enough food for so many people. Of food the people have not eaten, so the disciple.
This scripture, it was so important because it was a little boy that gave his lunch to feed all of them people. Did you notice that part about the little boy?
Yes.
So that tells me that little boys can be important enough to put in a story that we read in 2022 years later. So you can do things right now for God that's extremely important, and all he did was shared. All he did was shared his lunch. Like, it was over 5,000 people there, and they hungry. And then remember, Jesus' homeboys was like, we ain't got enough food. Like, we gonna have to do to feed all them people. The way that we could count on God now is we don't have to worry. If we only have a little bit of something, as long as we give it to God and he blesses it, but, we live our life like, we doing what he tell us to do and all of that. We're his disciples. If we do that, we can trust that God will multiply and give us more than enough for food, to eat, clothes, a roof over our head, and everything. And he can even use kids as a part of that blessing.
So what? Am I a kid soldier?
Yeah, because right now, God is using you to bless other people to understand how he can provide for them. He's using you right now. When we post this on YouTube, people are going to be like, oh, wow, okay, I learned a lot from this kid. Because you're breaking it down how God can use a little bit, he can bless it, and he can make it to be more than enough for them and their families to meet all their needs. That's basically the message that we're getting out of this.
I thought that he's like a hero a little bit, but I wouldn't say like big hero. I would say small hero. So yeah,
he's a little hero.
Yeah.
Is that something you can be?
It happened before.
You were a hero?
Yeah, remember the door incident? You were stuck on the door.
Oh, yeah?
You couldn't, yeah.
Yeah, so you can be a hero too. But all this little boy did to be a hero was what? What did he do?
Give everyone lunch?
He just gave his little bitty lunch. That was it. That's all he did. He shared.
How small of pieces did they do it?
How much food did he have?
He had 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish.
Okay. And what made that little bit of food so special is because he gave it to God.
Yeah.
And when he gave it to God, it turned into enough to feed 5,000 men. Not to mention their wives and their kids too. So it was probably more than 10,000 people there. All from his little 5 loaves of bread and 2 pieces of fish. So what does that say to you? All he did, he didn't do anything special. Well, he did do something special. And I want you to know that you can do this same special thing too. All he did was gave what he had to God. The little boy, all he did was gave what he had to Jesus. Can you do that?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Have you done that? Have you ever given money to God?
Oh, yeah, I did that before.
And have you noticed that your life has been great? You have all of the toys that you want.
Yeah.
PS5, Xbox, yeah, VR.
Nintendo until that broke.
Yeah, but you have so much stuff.
And I'm in good shape too.
Yeah. I think you have all of that because you're just like this little boy. You give what you have to God. And he really blesses you a lot. So that's the message of this story. Give what you have to God. It's never too small. But you've given a lot. Like do you remember giving your whole wallet to God?
Yes, that's the only part I remember.
That's the only part you remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, so when you do stuff like that, it's like, whoa, God really multiplies it to be more than enough.
Dad have to give me my comic back.
Yeah. All right, well, that's today's message. And if you like what you heard, then give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to keep it alive. Now that's what's up. Thanks for watching.
Why did you do it so?